Hello, dear Virgo. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is your 2020 preview, and it's called a preview because I will be extending this reading towards the end of the year, just before the year changes, more than likely, where I'll be taking way many more cards. So I'm taking one card for each month, just to give you a fair idea of what's what for 2020. Thank you so much for being here. I do hope that you're all well. Just letting you all know that I am moving country. I'm moving to Greece, so there are many changes in my life. Now there's many changes coming in for everyone. We are in eclipse time right now. Our next eclipse is going to be on Christmas Day or Boxing Day, depending on where you are in the world. January is also a very big month. Jupiter will be moving into Capricorn together with Pluto and Saturn, the South Node. It's just going to be huge. So the next 3 months are going to be very changing, excuse me, for everyone. So it's going to be very interesting. Let's get a sneak peek, dear Virgo, at your year ahead. So 2020, today is actually the 24th of November, 2019, when I'm doing this reading. So let's cut your cards for Virgo. Virgo, please, Spirit. The year 2020. So January, dear Virgo, you've got the Seven of Swords. Wow. This is the Stealth card. It's called the Stealth card, but it's also the card of intelligence. Now, Virgo can show up as air because Virgo uses their left brain. They're ruled by Mercury. So some of you could be trying to get away with something, or you're just trying to be very intelligent. Maybe trying to escape a fight. He's holding those 5 swords. Maybe leaving a relationship with those 2 of swords that are left behind. You may be also dealing with another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So again, sevens are an imbalance. It's a number of conflict. Let's look at the month of February for you. 9 of Wands. Not starting an easy year, dear Virgo. 9 of Wands, and this is fire, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Some of you may have that in your chart, of course. This is someone who's put up their wall, or they're being very protective because they've been through a lot. So you're almost at the end of the hardship. Okay, some of you have done battle. And it's funny how he's looking straight up at that character. There is fire and air here, so that could be a little bit explosive. Fire and air, they're all about action, communication, passion as well. So if this is in relation to work, you're almost at the end of your burden, okay? And you've been very intelligent, so you're accomplishing something, obviously. Let's look at the month of March. We've got the Queen of Wands, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Again, some of you may be on the cusp with Leo. She is the lucky queen. She's very magnetic. She's a leader. She's holding the 10th wand. So some of you may be, driven by your passion. You're very creative, very, what's the word? Oh, wow, I've lost the word that I'm looking for. She's very attractive. That's what I wanted to say. Very attractive, but also very fiery. So she's action-orientated, she's spontaneous, but the good thing is that she's got luck on her side. So if you own your own business, you're getting to the end of and you're completing something and luck is on your side because you've done the work, you've been intelligent, so you're becoming the leader. So looks good. Others of you may be dealing with another fire sign, someone who is, again, very fiery, very career-orientated, but also very driven by their desires. So let's look at the month of April for you, Virgo. Oh, wow, Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, you may be dealing with another earth sign. If you've got strong fire in your chart, okay, so could be your rising, could be your moon. This could be you in both situations. For others of you, these could be 2 sisters, siblings. Okay. For others of you, again, this could be your energy. You're holding the pentacle. You're very motherly. You're very stable. You're the business owner. So this is, again, the very different energies. The Queen of Wands is very spontaneous. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands is very changing because you're driven by her desire, her passion. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's more stable, more focused on money, on valuables. Okay, so this is talking about stability here, where money is concerned. Also, as I said, the motherly figure, someone who she's the half of the family. She will have everything ready for the family. She's very nurturing. She's the minor arcana of the Empress. So again, as I said, you may be in two different energies here. So March and April. In March, you're driven by your passions, and in April, you're becoming more stable. And again, if this is a business, then what you are, let's say, taking a risk on, or what you're driven by or very creative with, is going to pay off. So let's look at the month of January, February, March, April, May. Let's look at May. And we've got more wands. So the Three of Wands. You know, you've put in the work. This is an expansion and growth of what your vocation is. So what you do creatively, obviously, you've done the work and you're waiting on the return. Some of you may be looking to travel, maybe across the seas. Doesn't have to be at a very big distance. For some of you, it could be. And this is also, for some of you, you could be turning your back on, you've moved through the Two of Wands, so you've made that decision. And again, you're holding the Ace of Wands here. So again, you are driven by your passion. You're going for it. The Ace of Wands is that spark, right? The creativity, the inspiration. Threes are all about expansion, of course, and threes are always about being at a point of success, right? It's the initial success, though. It's only the threes. So it calls for patience. You're either waiting for those ships to come through, or you're actually thinking of going on a journey, visiting someplace. This is very Sagittarian for me. So again, there is a lot of fire in your reading, dear Virgo. Let's look at the month of June. And there's a decision that's needing to be made, being in two minds, not having all the information. She is blindfolded. So a decision between two situations, two people, two things. Okay, she's minding her heart as well. She's got her arms crossed in front of her heart. So it's decision-making time. And again, if you are dealing with an air sign, then there is a decision that they may be needing to make. Okay, so this could also be blind trust in a situation, going with what your intuition is telling you. So June, July is again the eclipse time. Let's look at July for you. And you've got the Five of Swords. Wow. Five of Swords is doing battle. It's having the upper hand. So July is going to be a little bit tough, dear Virgo. We've got the 7, we've got the 5, we've got the 2. So this usually speaks of 3 people in a situation. Obviously, this is an imbalance. We've got another 3 here. Some of you may be dealing with 2 different people. And if we take these 2 cards together, they're the 7. 7 of Swords, which we've also got up there. Okay, this is winning over all cost. But again, there is change. After the 5 comes the 6, which means that you're moving on, leaving something behind. Okay, so this is like the last battle before you move on to calmer waters, I would say. Let's look at the month of August. And we've got the 9. 9 of Pentacles, which is your card, dear Virgo. 9 of Pentacles says that financially you are really well off. You're in the Garden of Eden. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor. But I see that you're standing alone. So you're standing well as an individual. You're okay with everything, but I don't see a partner. So there's a lot of, I'm the leader. I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. Or because it's the Nine of Pentacles, it says also that it comes after the Eight of Pentacles, which means that you've put in the work and now you're reaping the rewards. Okay, so all right, even though it can speak of emotionally being on your own, doesn't mean that you're all alone and you don't have a partner. But it says that financially you're strong enough to stand on your own. So that's the good thing about that. It's one step before the Ten of Pentacles. What you're missing, dear Virgo, is that Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so let's look at the month of September, which is your birthday month. And we've got the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is the Piscean card. Having choices, everything is up in the air. Pisces is your seventh house of other people and partnerships, relationships. It's also the house of, sacrificing a lot. But also, again, 7 says that the divine is giving you choices. You've got those. And it also speaks of not being able to see something clearly. Now, Pisces can also mean the ending of some cycle because Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. Pisces is also very spiritual. So I would say that if you cannot see clearly, look out for signs and synchronicities with this card. Also pay attention to your dreams because it's very dreamy like. So it's as though you're looking at your dreams. You're a moment away from manifesting them, having all that you desire. But, it's a moment of pause that things are up in the air. Is it a dream or is it real? So let's take the month of October. And we've got the Eight of Swords. So, wow. After the Seven of Swords, you've got the Eight. Now, this is the mental prison. Obviously, you're feeling as though you are trapped in some sort of a situation. Your fears are getting the better of you, maybe because you can't see clearly. You're fearing what you can't see. Again, there's a blindfold here. For those of you, again, that are dealing with someone who's got strong air in their chart, they could be making you feel this way. But again, this is only, and I feel as though you've got the strength to win the battle. I feel as though this is the residue of what you've been through here. Okay, so this is only in your head and you're not trapped. So, and I know that Virgo and earth signs don't make decisions easily. They mull over something again and again. So sometimes there's too much mental interaction, too much mental power, energy being used up. This card is saying to me that you don't need to do that. You shouldn't do that. And it's all up in your head. So too much thinking, not enough action, dear Virgo, here. Let's look at the month of November for you. Wow, Virgo. Ooh, Three of Swords. Heartbreak, disappointment. 3 people again in a situation. And Virgo is the house of health as well. Some of you may be, I don't know, maybe even having some health issues here. Okay, Three of Swords does show the heart. So there is some sort of a disappointment here. Now, could it be that you fear as though you are the prisoner here, but in actual fact, you're free to move, and you could be breaking the heart of this air sign, whoever this is. It doesn't mean, it's only one person that's got air in their chart. You may be dealing with 3 people that are strong. They carry the element of air in their persona because we've got 3 swords. Now, these could be truths that are coming to light that someone is obviously getting disappointed from. Okay, so what we don't know, we fear. It's better to, have those conversations, break the ice, whatever this is. and therefore be able to move forward. So let's see what the month of December holds for you, dear Virgo. And we've got the Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. Saved by the bell. Look at the strength in that. This is the divine says, that's enough, Virgo. You need to stand in your convictions here. Some of you may be letting go of an air sign, and you're speaking your truth. This is a successful severing the ties of whatever was hard for you in the past. This is also a successful new beginning. You know, aces are always a potential. So speaking the truth is going to set you free. This is what's going to set you free. Now, you're either setting someone else free or you're being set free here. Yeah, there is some sort of a disappointment here, and maybe, and I feel here, I'm going to say the truth is going to set you free. Whatever that is, now it's going to set you free, you're going to set someone else free, but this is also, as we have the crown at the top of the card here, this is, the crown speaks of royalty, and with royalty, usually we've got ego, right? There is a strong sense of ego where there is royalty. This could be you're bursting the bubble, someone's bubble. If someone had strong ego, they're coming down a few steps. Dear Virgo, I hope that this isn't you and this is someone else. But this could be an inflated ego that you're breaking their bubble. So I want to take one card as the general energy, dear Virgo, and I want to see what the general energy for the year holds for Virgo, please, Spirit. And wow, I just did the reading for Scorpio. They also had the Five of Pentacles here, and I was telling them the same thing. Now, yes, it's funny that there's 7 cups here. So I'm looking at, we've got all the elements. We've only got one card which shows emotions. Here we've got the Five of Pentacles, which is the general energy. What I feel here, it's not only feeling as though there is a sense of, I don't have enough. I'm at an imbalance. I'm at a 5. You don't see, though, the blessings that are around you. So this is a mentality thing that I feel as though Virgo may have been through quite a few challenges, obviously, as you can see here. Some of you may even be in a legal battle where you need to fight for the right thing, fight for an imbalance. You, dear Virgo, may be, because you're very intellectual, very intelligent, you could be assigned a task where you're doing the battle, you're given the swords, and they're telling you, okay, fight for what is right. Now, some of you, if you're dealing with a legal battle, because someone's obviously done the dirty, they've gotten away with something, that's why your general energy here is that you're at the 5. You're halfway towards the 10. So there are 2 people here. They're feeling left out in the cold, but there are blessings. You are still moving forward, right? You're moving forward. You need to keep your beliefs. You need to trust that there will be help there. There's help around you, and again, these could even be 2 friends or 2 people that are feeling they're both feeling in the same way. So this is a relationship, let's say. You're both feeling the lack. You're both feeling that there is no spiritual connection, let's say. But they're walking towards the 6 of Pentacles, which would be the next step, and that's Libra. Partnerships, other people. Libra can also be legalities. So they're walking into a card of balance. Now that's giving and receiving on an equal ground. But some of you could also have a strong person, someone who's got quite the leadership in them, someone who's very creative, that could be there with you, supporting you, because I do feel that there is support here. Okay, so we do have two queens here. So for some of you, you could be in a same-sex relationship. Okay, we've got Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But we've got swords here, and the swords, I would say more than likely, is air. It's also our perception that if we need to fight for what we perceive as being the right thing, because that's what Virgo is. Virgo is quite righteous sometimes and very nitpicky and pointing out the details, the flaws to others. It doesn't, Virgo may do that sometimes, but Virgo always wants the right thing. Virgo is pure energy, right? It's cleanliness, it's purity, it's virgin-like. So I do feel here that, again, I'm going to say there is support, and the future is showing that you are successfully severing ties with whatever wasn't working for you, whatever was holding you back, breaking your heart, disappointing you, holding you. You had the sense that you were held prisoner, but you weren't really. That was a perception. You are moving into balance here. So Virgo, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. We've got the month of April, which is looking amazing. There's a lot of stability here. Also, the month of August is good. September is you're being given chances, but I'm going to say Neptune can be, those rose-colored glasses. Neptune can be quite harsh sometimes. So the lack of clarity here is keeping you in a situation where you're feeling imprisoned. And this is a process that you've got to go through, unfortunately, to clear up the air, to speak the truth, to start again, have a brand new beginning. And this is the hand of the divine giving you that. So, dear Virgo, I think I will leave it at that. Thank you so much. I'm going to be taking more cards, obviously, so we'll have more clarity about what's going on in the extended. So look out for that. Thank you again so much. And I love reading your comments. Thank you, Virgo. Wishing you the best. Look out for those December readings in the next few days. Lots of love. Talk to you soon.